What is up, guys? Steve here, and welcome to another video. I hope everybody's enjoying their new year in January. Here in Washington, we have been getting hammered with snow. It's been a very snowy January, and it's been fairly cold outside. So the plan for today is we're actually gonna head a couple hours south to a place called Rocky Ford. It's a little creek that's very well known here in Washington by pretty much anybody who fishes, and it is known for giant trout. They can be very, very picky about what they like to eat. But if you get out there on a day when they're willing to eat, it can be a blast out there. So we're going to go ahead and hit the road. Sarah's running some errands. She'll be here shortly. For now, we're going to go get the truck ready and get the snow off of it. And we'll hit the road here in a little bit. You know, one thing I'm always wondering about is where are you guys from who are watching these videos? So if you guys don't mind, you can leave a comment down below and tell me where you guys are from or where you're watching this video from. And make sure you let us know how the weather is where you're at. That being said, I have a lot of questions asked often about my gear because I like to make these videos of me going out there and fishing, but I don't talk about my gear much. So we're going to change it up today, and I figured why not give you guys a little rundown of what I'm going to use today. So let's take a look. So here's the plan. As I said already, these fish are picky. When we get out there, you guys are going to see there's going to be a tons of fish sitting in the water. It's a pretty small, crystal clear creek. And those fish are constantly getting hammered by fly fishermen. It is a fly fishing only creek, so we'll be using fly fishing gear today. And they're picky. I'm going to say it again. So presentation is key out there. Tippet size matters, leader size matters. And basically there's a few tactics that work well for me out there, and I'm going to share those with you guys right now. Over here I got a few woolly buggers of different patterns. Those seem to work well out there for me. And the key thing here is you don't know what's going to work that day. So we got some straight black, we got black and brown with some sparkles, we got black and blue, which is my personal favorite out there. We also got some brown ones and a green one. I only had one, I thought I had more. I didn't go to the fly shop, oh well, too late now. Another thing that works well out there is these little scuds. You can pretty much buy them anywhere. Zebra midges, and got a few other little guys here. And as I said, we're going pretty small. These fish are picky. I also got a few white woolly buggers, which they don't seem to work out there, but you know what? The key is to be different from everybody else. So, and of course, who doesn't like a red worm? I always have a few of these in my box wherever I'm going. Now let's look at leaders. I brought a variety of leaders with me. I love these leaders, and I got all different sizes in here. I got some 2X, 6X, and 4X, because as I said before, these fish are picky. We don't know what's going to work. Some days they're way more aggressive, usually sunnier days, and I can get away with a 2X because they are big, so obviously you don't want to break them off. But some days they can be finicky, and you need those super small little scuds. You need that 6X leader to get them to bite so you can get that hook set. So let's get all this stuff packed up. Let's hit the road. Let's get out there and do some fishing. Also, forgot to mention, make sure you guys use fluorocarbon tippet. I love it. It works better than non-fluorocarbon tippet. So anyways, let's get the truck packed. Oh, we forgot to ask one more fishing buddy of ours if he wants to go fishing. So why don't we do that? Dude, wanna go fishing today? Seem like a fishing kind of day? Shake if you want to fish. Shake? Okay, he wants to go. He's down, as usual. Say hi, Rammers. Hi, guys. He says hi, guys. He says, Dad, quit talking and let's hit the road. Question now is, which rod are we going to take fishing today? Let's see. Sarah loves this one. She loves her Echo. And I like Miss H, so that's going to be the choices for the day. Now, the problem with having a dog, they're the best thing that'll ever happen to you, but they pretty much take up the whole back seat, so we'll have to improvise, and I try and fill in the bottom here so that Remington can have the whole back seat to himself, because it is quite a bit of drive-in. Never forget to think of your furry friends, guys. And I was far out my boots. Gotta grab the boots. Well, you guys, we're finally on the road. We got the truck all packed up. We got ourselves a bunch of coffee because we got a long drive ahead of us. And we'll see you guys when we get there. Well, you guys, we're almost there. We're just cruising, getting close. As you guys can see, we're on the highway. So we're excited to get up there. We'll probably be fishing within 40 minutes from now, so let's get to it. We're gonna start out with some woolly buggers and see what happens. Well, you guys, we're out here and we are ready to fish. One thing I can tell you about Rocky Ford is never expect to have this place to yourself. There's always a bunch of people out here regardless day of the week, so you just gotta kind of share with everyone. Sarah's already fishing, as you guys can tell. Remington's helping us. He's our trusty fishing partner. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and switch you guys to the GoPro. I'm gonna get my rod, he's already rigged up, and I'm gonna see if I catch fish. Do you see it? We actually got one. Well, you guys, we got one fish. It's been rough going out here today. We're seeing the fish, not in the numbers we're used to, and I finally hooked one. Scuds for the win today, but as you guys can see, just a little guy. They're not exactly the fish we came out here to catch, so hopefully with a little bit of luck. Come on, you guys. There he goes. Well, as I was saying, you guys, we're not seeing a number of fish we're used to out here. They're also not eating today. We've seen a couple and they just seem to be super picky and finicky. I did finally hook this little guy, but that's not what we came out here, so hopefully we can hook in something bigger. But the only way to do that is to get my hook back out in the water, so let's go. Got another one. Well, boys, same old drill. Scuds seem to be the ticket today, but once again, not quite the fish we came here after, but you know what? I'm just glad to be catching fish. Finally, we're getting these fish figured out. The sun's already going down and we're finally getting to figure out what they're eating today. They're eating in those tiny green little scuds I showed you guys earlier, and 6X tippet seems to be the ticket today. They're super finicky, very picky. Presentation has to be just perfect, but I'm just glad to be catching a couple fish. Let's go see if we can get us one of those Rocky Ford monsters though. Well, you guys, doesn't seem like luck is on our side today. So far, those two fish you guys saw are the only thing I've caught. We're fishing the lower section of Rocky Ford. The plan now is we're actually gonna go head out back to where we started this morning. And if you guys have been out here or planning on coming out here, it's right by the hatchery up the very top, and we're gonna try our luck there because that's where we did have the most bites this morning. We didn't catch any fish, like we didn't hook any, but we did have some fish hit our lure. So sun's setting down. I imagine maybe we have 45 minutes of sunlight. We're gonna get back there, try and catch maybe 1 or 2 more fish, and then we'll hit the road and start heading home.
Oh, got one. Big one, guys. It's a big one. That's a big one. Oh. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big fish. Not exactly sure how you're gonna hook him, but he's huge.
Oh my
Let's get him over here. I don't know if you need what you need to do. He's not gonna fit. Oh shoot. He doesn't fit. Oh. Here, put him this way. Oh. Oh.
Well, guys, you gotta, excuse me, sir. Well, guys. Okay, dude, come on. I gotta talk to him. Well, guys, really, dude, sit down. Remy, stop it. We caught a few little guys, we had a few big ones get away. Unfortunately, it's fishing, that's what happens. We still had a wonderful time out here. If you guys have never been out here and you live in the Pacific Northwest area, I would highly recommend it. It's a good winter fly fishing option, especially considering all the other rivers are snowed in or just blown out. It's basically not influenced by the weather because the way the terrain here doesn't snow much. It's usually a little warmer than the surrounding area, and it's just a fun place to be. So if you guys never been out here, I highly recommend it. That being said, thank you guys for watching as always. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in another video.